everyone. Welcome to day 2 of the power of your habits. Did you check out yesterday's video? I hope so. If you didn't, go grab it. I will give you a quick breakdown. We talked about the power of habit, and I'm not going to go into all that detail. But one of the suggestions I made was getting up an hour earlier. Did that hurt a little bit to hear? I know it is hard to get up. It is. I get it. But it's worth it. And if you are a mom with a super young child and you are not getting sleep, I get it. It's not the time for you. Maybe it's staying up a little bit later. If you work, odd hours, the point of it is to schedule out an hour just for you. I like it to be in the morning because it's a time when you can really have peace and quiet and listen to your intuition and your guidance about what you should be doing. And take the time to pray, meditate, heal. So I'm hoping at least one of you took my advice yesterday and is now getting up an hour earlier. Stick with it for the next 30 days. If it wasn't getting up an hour earlier, what was it? Are you sticking to it? I hope so. I know it's hard. It's actually pretty easy usually for the first 3 days. All of us can make changes for a short term. It's harder to do it for the long term. But make a commitment to yourself like your life depended on it. Please. The first step you can take, and I work with this with every single one of my clients, is the power of creating habits that build you up instead of tearing you down. What habits are harming you? Change them one at a time. It doesn't happen overnight, guys. And if you try to take on too much, you will fail. And if you fall off the wagon to what you've committed to, give yourself some grace and pick up where you left off and keep going. So the quote I have today is, "There is no influence like the influence of a habit," by Gilbert Parker. And one of the things I talk a lot about in my household is what we do with our day. Are you spending 3-4 hours watching TV at night? Are you playing with your kids? That's great. That's great time. Having dinner as a family? I have to schedule all of those things. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we go to my mom's for family dinner. Tuesday, Thursday, I try to get everybody together so we can have dinner here. Sometimes that works, sometimes it doesn't. We make a conscious effort to spend time playing with our kids and spending time with our friends, but that is all scheduled, you guys. Does that seem extreme? Well, for me, I want to live my life on purpose. I want to live my life knowing that I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. So my days are scheduled with my clients, with whatever content I'm working on, as well as what I'm doing to coach with my coach. I am constantly trying to learn and grow. Before bed, I am listening to audiobooks. When I wake up, I am praying and meditating and then listening to more audiobooks. When I drive places, I am listening to audiobooks to learn more, to educate myself, and to hopefully help others do the same. What are you doing? What are your goals? If you've watched any of my previous videos, I talk a lot about the goals, and you really can't get anywhere unless you have specific goals. Whether it's quitting smoking, quitting overeating, starting your day earlier, whatever it is, not working 60 hours a week, spending more time with your family, developing and growing a business. What is your goal? And then are your habits reinforcing what your goal is? Are you putting habits in place to achieve that goal? Or are you just saying, I wish I had $1 million business. I wish I had more clients. I wish I was 20 pounds skinnier. I wish I was healthier. Those are great. It's great to have wishes. But what are you doing to put practical steps in place to achieve those wishes or goals? So I challenge you today to, again, what's the habit going to be that you are going to spend the next 30 days working on? I would love for you to comment below or send me a direct message so I know what you're working on. I pray over every single message I receive. I pray for guidance and for strength for each one of you who are trying to take control of your life and stop living a life by default. Do you want to live a life by design? Or do you just want to keep walking through your days, in and out, whatever happens, whatever comes up, you'll just deal with? How boring and how horrible. You guys, we are created for something great. If you have a fire in your belly and you want to make changes, change a habit today and tell me what it is. If you found this message helpful, please share it and follow me on Instagram and on YouTube. My link is in the bio. I will be putting out this week messages all about the power of habit and practical steps to implementing that habit, and hopefully a little encouragement as well. Just remember, give yourself grace and love through this journey. We are not perfect people. I fall off. And the trick is, how fast can you get back on? Can you just pick up and just start and just say, you know what? I ate like crap for a couple of days, but now I'm going to eat well. I'm going to eat the foods that bring me joy to help build me up instead of making me want to take a nap and be lazy. From a business perspective, if you didn't get the clients you were looking to work with yesterday, today's a new day. But what habit are you putting in place to be consistent for those clients? What are you putting out into the universe? Whatever we put out, we always get back. So start planning your life. Create habits that are lasting and help. And make sure to share it with me so I can be rooting for you along the way. Sending you love, light, and gratitude. Have a fabulous day.